Hey everyone, here's about 30 minutes of our WvW action during the first beta weekend event. I'm kind of coming into this blind because I've had issues with my video editing software, and so I just threw a whole bunch of clips together, and I'm not exactly sure what we're gonna get. So I only know the names of the clips, and this clip is called Epic Siege. So I thought that would be a good thing to start out with. So here we go. For those of you watching, I'm playing a staff elementalist right now, and my character name was Alf the Ton. And you can see Ivenia Deathmage, aka Jeff, there leading the pack. He led most of the beta weekend event and did a slam good job at it, so shout out to you, you rock. Pyrafade, self-explanatory. Beefalo, I'm pretty sure Beefalo was someone on TeamSpeak named GSG or GSA or something. It looks like I'm inviting someone to the guild. Oh, there you go, Cammy. That's when you got invited to the guild. Fayor Blackhand, I'm not sure who that is. Phoenix of Sorrow, that's Keeve. Oogle Dukling, that's Slamek. That really ugly char over there. Actually, that char won the Ugly Beauty Char pageant or whatever. I don't know what it's called. Let's just look around here. Ash Caravan obviously was our siege master dude. And it looks like, oh, this is the one where we have blue and, no, not blue, but red and green from both directions. So this is going to be a good one. Oh, and Tancred's Spitfire, that warrior right there is Derek. So we're pretty much owning, pushing him over the bridge. Looks like we have a little help. Some people we don't know, but mostly DH people. Oh, I was gonna put down a ram and then realized that there was oil on top. So this is the Epic Siege, so hopefully something good happens. We got about 30 minutes of this, so hopefully I don't bore you too much. It looks like the oil is invulnerable for some reason. No idea why. And another thing with the burning oil, it might be a glitch, is sometimes you can click it, sometimes you can't. Obviously right now I can. But that's a big pain. This character is all about massive damage. And that meteor shower on number 5 on my fire attunement is pretty much one of, like, you want to cast out on recharge when you're playing Elementalist, for those of you who think about, or think you're going to be playing Elementalist next beta weekend event, which I highly recommend. It was lots of fun. It's like we're getting more forces coming through here. Not exactly sure when this was. I think this was the very beginning of the night that we took everything, if you remember. This is Bluebriar. I think, just to jog memories for everyone else, we took Bluebriar, and then right after this we went straight for, I think, Dreadfall Bay and that other camp to the west of here. And this is where we held them off and put up all of our siege and upgraded all of these keeps before we went to bed. Yeah, we're getting tons more DH people. try to do a couple shout outs. Oh, Lady Bumble to the left, that's Amy. Educator, I think we picked him up in the beta. Oh, and more red over the bridge, so hopefully we get him. I'm pretty sure we do get him, or else it wouldn't be that much of an epic siege. Oh, I, for some reason, I don't know, I used a ram and then just dropped it on the ground. I don't know why I did that. The oil must not be down yet. I wonder if other like enemies can pick up your ram blueprints. I don't know, that's weird. I have no idea why I did that actually. Oh, and there goes the ram. Turned all pink, so I'm assuming that's all mesmer crap going on. Oh, and we have green. Red and green just beat on us this whole time, if I remember right. Downstate, I love it. If you're watching the chat right now, I don't know if you guys know this is going to be uploaded, or hopefully be uploaded in 1080p, so you should be able to full screen it and it look like you're playing the game. And I'm playing on the highest settings right now too, so this is pretty much the best that the game can look. Anyways, if you're watching the chat, that team chat, the red chat, was only working for some people, actually for hardly anyone. And I'm not sure how all of these green got inside. I think there's secret ways or back ways into keeps, because they all did not run through the front. So that's something we may have to look at. And if anyone knows, feel free to let me know, because I'm pretty interested on how they just suddenly got 20 greens inside when, yeah. So that would be cool if you could. There's got to be a way to get in that's not that front little glowy space. As you can see, that meteor shower can, as long as you can get your mouse hovered up there and get close enough, you can cast it all the way up and do damage to anyone up there. And none of these clips that I'm showing are going to be edited, so for that other video, if any of you watched it, like, I only went in at the very end of the gate because it took so long to get the gate down. I didn't have time, nor did I really want to cut through all of this stuff, so sorry about that. But we're getting lots of reinforcements, and then obviously we have Ash back on our catapult, wreaking havoc. Doesn't look like I'm doing very much. I'm just kind of meandering around. Maybe this was late at night. I don't remember exactly when this was. I thought it was that time that I described earlier, but I'm not sure. And we have green again to the left of us. But holy crap, the gate's going down fast. Yeah, these people are silly enough to stay in the meteor shower. And for those of you who don't know, if you see the big white circle right after I cast Meteor Shower, that's the circle in which the Meteor Shower goes in. That goes with any ground targeted spell. Yeah, so. Oh, another cool thing to point out about the Elementalist's heal skill, there's some other that you can swap out for. I tried one other one and it wasn't as good as this starter, Glyph of Elemental Harmony, I think it is. If you hover over the description, it'll tell you every time you use it, depending on which attunement you're in, it will give you a random buff. But the one that I used the most was if you hit F3 and go into your air attunement, it'll give you like a really fast speed boost. So I think it's 33% faster. And that combined with Windborne speed on the air attunement, you can pretty much have 33% at all times and pretty much run around at 33%, which is really nice, especially if you're running like from the Citadel to whatever. And looks like we got Dolyak, and focusing on the door again. Oh, they got the oil back up. I'd just like to also say I'm pretty much having huge withdrawals from this WvW and Guild Wars 2 in general. I've been logging back on Guild Wars 1 quite a bit, but it's just not the same. I just hope it comes out soon. I mean, I don't know. In my eyes, there was a lot of things that needed tweaking, but it doesn't like already playing better than some games have been released at, in my opinion. So I hope it comes soon. I don't have to wait. I don't want to wait 8 more months. But at least we get a beta weekend every month, so we can at least party down for that. Looks like the gate is almost down. Oh, this is a really long one. Looks like we're already 13 minutes in and it's still the first clip. Whoops. Oh well, this is a really good fight. This is probably one of our better fights. I actually think this might be the one where the oil is still up, but we still break through the wall, and we run in and everyone dies to the oil. I'm not sure. I hope it's not that clip. Oh, and just for some other names popping up, just for the sake of, I don't know what else to talk about. Gossamer Veteri, I'm not sure, is Alethea. I saw Mulliden Green, I'm pretty sure that's Carla. I'm not sure though. I'm not sure on that one. Oh, and I think I saw Pete too. Adelius. Or Pete? Maybe his name is Aaron. I forget. And they just never stop coming. I don't think they realize that at this point, this is the run where pretty much every group we came up against, we pretty much outskilled, even if there was more of them. So this is just, it got a little worse once we switched servers. There was a lot more like smarter players. But I think once we were on this, when we're doing, I think this is the one we're going up against for Aspenwood and maybe Kining, where we pretty much just outskilled them. Like right now we have tons of people, but there were instances where we had like 5 or 8 or something, and we were able to take out like 12, so kudos to us. Oh, I don't remember what server this was, but this is the Goon Squad guys, or Goon Squad guys, trying to come at us. I was reading the forums. Obviously this is, I think, the 3rd of May that I'm making this video, which is almost a week after the WvW weekend, or the beta weekend. I was reading the forums just recently, and I don't remember who it was, but someone had an idea, like the Mesmer portals, if those of you who don't know, Mesmers can make portals between 2 areas, and anyone can really run through it. Someone was wondering if the Yaks could go through that, and that might be some really cool thing that we can do if someone has Mesmers. That was a really good idea, whose ever idea that was. If the Yaks can go through the portals, speed them up to the keeps and get more supply in a hurry. I also wonder if you can get through keeps with the portals, like your own keeps rather. So if your keep is under siege, you can just portal in and get everyone in, so they don't have to run through the door. That's possibly how that big group got in that I was talking about earlier, but I'm not sure still. But we had a great time at World vs. World last weekend. Yeah, last weekend. So look for lots more World vs. World with us. We had tons of people doing it with us. Obviously, we're gonna do pretty much everything Guild Wars 2, but this is one of the things that I personally plan on spending a lot of time in, and I know a lot of other people are really interested in it. I wonder if we ever get through. This is a really long siege, but really cool actually. We've had multiple attacks on us from the back. I think at this point we're just gonna, I think we won the door down pretty much because, oh, wow, that was weird. Okay, I guess that we didn't actually get to see the end of that siege. Whoops. Oh well, I'm pretty sure we break in and take it over. But this next clip is called a complete siege, so I'm pretty sure we get through on this one. But that was a pretty cool fight earlier. Sorry I didn't get it on camera to go through, or maybe I did, I just didn't put the last clip in, I'm not sure. Oh well. I've been having so many problems with my video editing software. I use Adobe Premiere, and okay, I was having lots of problems because of just one silly stupid mistake. With Windows 7, everyone, before you freak out if any program isn't working, right click, hit run as administrator, because all of my problems were just because I wasn't running it as administrator, and I spent literally 2 days trying to figure out what's going on so I could get these videos up. So yeah, noob moment I guess. But it looks like the gate is going down really quickly at this one, and I actually think we're in the same location at a different time. Oh no, maybe this is Red Lake. Yeah, this is Red Lake, and this is right before we went over to Blue Briar, where we were just barely. And as you can see on the left parapet up there, just doing tons of damage with this Elementalist. I highly recommend it if you like to Zerg surf or just like doing lots of damage in general. Elementalist seems to be one of the better ones for that. Yeah, tons of heals. I was actually looking at the Guild Wars 2 not character creator, but like character planner tool or something along those lines, and there's a Guardian, I think it's a Guardian shield and something else that does tons of AoE heals and tons of AoE like blocks and big glowy shields. I think I'm going to try that next beta weekend event, especially if we're having this many people, and yeah, I think that'd be nice. I would, however, like to say that I did not do the Earth attunement, no matter how many times people told me to. I just, for some reason, never leveled up my Earth attunement, so you'll never see me using my Earth skills for some reason. But I hear those were really nice, so I want to check those ones out too. But I was pretty much hovering between F1 and F2, which is fire and water. Fire to do tons of damage. You do so much damage in fire. And water, obviously, for the heals. And on air, if you leveled up all the way to level, to get to the 5th level on air, there's an AoE stun that was really helpful too. Yeah, it looks like we're just zerging through. This is when we had tons of people. But as you can see, my computer did really well, and if there's anyone watching this who is interested in what my specs are for maybe upgrading your computer or building a new one, I'm running a Intel Core i5 2500K processor and an HD, actually, let me click through. I'm going to go check real quick to see what my graphics card is, because I don't remember. Let's see if I can even remember how to do this. How do you get to device manager, properties, my computer, is that right? Yep, here we go. It is an AMD Radeon 6870. So this is pretty much running it flawlessly. I'm streaming in full HD as I'm playing this, and I pretty much have no errors whatsoever. And it looks like there's a flash of black for some reason. Poor editing on my part, sorry. And this clip is called, what is it called? This is called Oil Defense / Orb Fail. So I'm guessing that, yeah, if you can see on the minimap to the right, you can see that kind of star thing. That means someone's holding the orb, and they went and took the orb while not owning a keep on our map. So they're trying to take this keep really quickly to turn the orb in, but obviously the orb fail. I don't know if any of you remember this, but we end up, I don't know why we didn't jump down, grab the orb, and take it in. That would have probably been a better plan than this, but we just pretty much repel them. I don't think we have tons of people with us right now, is why we didn't do that. Oh. Didn't mute my mic, I'm sorry. I'm probably not going to edit that cough out. Let's see if I can get some. And see, these people just had no idea what they were doing, because you can't move the rams. If you see that ram right there, like in the middle of nowhere, they put it in the middle of nowhere, and then they had people put supply on it. So I don't know what they were thinking, but that ram is pretty much useless. But it looks like in the back they're making, let's see if I go over there. I'm not sure what that is. It might be a trebuchet, I don't know. But I don't know why you'd make a trebuchet so close either. Who knows? Who knows? But that little floaty fire dude is my pet, and one of the utility skills for Elementalist, my number 8, is called Glyph of Lesser Elementals, and it makes, depending on your attunement, it makes one of those pets. And that little fire pet right there, once I got up to level like 30-ish, it was doing so much, like it was it like wasn't critting, it was like hitting for 1,000 damage, so it's definitely worth it. That's probably one of the better utility skills for Elementalist. And number 7 on my utility skills is the Conjure Flame Axe. And to be honest, I didn't really ever use it. I think I swapped it out later. If we have other videos of me later when I'm higher level, I swapped it out because I, 1, was never using it, and 2, no one else would pick it up, so it was kind of useless. But that Mist Form skill on number 9, oh look, number 4, which is that like Burning Retreat, I think it's called, where you roll backwards and use fire. Like, I've fallen off so many keeps, as you just saw, with that stupid skill, just not realizing it. I hate that skill. I hope they take it off. I hope they make it so you can maybe disable one of your skills, because I never use that skill. Because I always think to dodge backwards instead of using that skill. Maybe in time I'll realize. Okay, so I guess we ended up just pushing them away. So obviously these clips are kind of spaced out, but this clip is called LOL ArenaNet Dude. So I'm pretty sure this is where we go and we fight the group with the ArenaNet guy, and we end up just killing him. So that's pretty funny, I guess. Yeah, like right now we have so many people following us around. There wasn't, from what we could tell, there wasn't hardly any other organized groups on Steam Spur Mountains, which was our server. So everyone ended up following us around, and we ended up just having this huge Zerg because of it. Yeah, if you can see right there, that green defender up in the keep, he has a little ArenaNet logo by his name, which means he works there and is playing from the ArenaNet offices. Well, I'm assuming he's playing from the ArenaNet offices, I'm not sure though. So he's no doubtly trying to like tell these people how to siege against us or whatever. So, and obviously they failed because they didn't have enough people or whatever. And those flashy, I don't know if we'll be able to see them again, little like pods on the ground, those are mines that engineers use, and they, I think when people walk over them, you can see them right there, they explode or something. I'm not exactly sure, I haven't played the engineer, but those are pretty sweet. Oh, I think they are. And we just gotta get this last guard. There's 2 guards down. I think we killed the Keep Lord before we killed the guards, actually. I'm not sure. So we should be capping the tower. And if you're wondering which one we're in, you can usually check. I had to figure this out with all those videos that I had. I had like 5 terabytes worth of videos. But anyways, you can tell where we are by the top left. It'll say defend wherever you are. No, yeah, defend wherever you are. Even though we weren't the ones defending, we were. That's a glitch. But usually that top right tells you where you are, and it's right. And it looks like, if anyone is still watching this, we're 28 minutes in. And I am planning on doing a couple more of these videos of just WvW. There's been lots of people who are interested in watching the footage that I took. So some of it is lackluster, but I'm going to try and... the next video, now that I know that now that it's working, I'm gonna try and handpick some good fights. That first fight, even though we didn't get all the way, well, I'm pretty sure we got all the way to the keep, but the video didn't stream all the way to the keep for some reason. So yeah, I'm gonna try and handpick some really good fights for the next video. I'll probably do them in 30-minute intervals, unless you guys like let me know and say 30 minutes is too long and I don't want the footage, then obviously I won't do it. But I've had probably 20 people ask me when I'm going to get these videos up, so I'm gonna try and get a few more up before the next beta weekend. And I have some PvE, some higher end PvE stuff as well. And right now we're just where this one is called the Ask a Lion video. I'm just I just don't understand what's going on with the name of this place, the Ascilian Hills. I thought forever that like my Guild Wars was on a different language and it was trying to say Ascalon, because Ascalon, you know, is like Guild Wars 1 starter area, whatever, human, whatever, and that my Guild Wars just was on a weird language because it was just spelled so weird. And then I realized that it wasn't, and then it was really Ascilian, and then if you break up Ascilian, it's Ask a Lion, so yeah. And see, we have so many people here. Like, I would highly recommend, I told you guys earlier what my specs were for my computer, but if you're looking to build a computer for Guild Wars 2, we had probably 40 people right here, and I wasn't lagging at all. So I'd highly recommend, if you guys are looking into getting a new computer for some higher end WvW stuff, or Guild Wars 2 in general. I think I built this computer a couple months ago, so the prices should be going down quite a bit. But I think this is getting towards the end of the video. The next clip, I think, sorry about this, I didn't edit this part out. I think it's a couple minutes of just running to the next place, and then it'll pop over to the next clip, which is called Amy Runs in the Orb. So Amy, as you, like, on my screen right now, oh, well, I just strafed, or not strafed, but panned my map. Lady Bumble right here is Amy, and the first orb of power we took, she's the one who ran it in, and that's the next clip. And I don't have any footage of, like, the actual, like, taking of the orb. I just have barely her running it in, but, you know, we at least have a little footage of it. I'm going to do a lot better the next weekend to realize when a good fight is happening and not get so much bad footage. But as you can see, like, there's a lot of people who either didn't have their water turned on or couldn't see underwater for some reason, or it was turned very low so it looked really murky underwater. But underwater in this game is really beautiful on max settings. It's really nice. Almost surreal, actually. And here we're running in, and this is the clip in our other in that video that I made earlier. So if you watch that other video for Guild Mag, then this is already in it. But this is just Amy. She's running the thing, but watch her right now. She's gonna try and hop up right here, and she's gonna fail. Huh. And we all laughed at her on TeamSpeak, obviously. We're just gonna run. Get it in. I think everyone cheers, and it's a very touching moment. Our first orb of power. And the next, what is the next one called? It's a Domination. I think this is just me panning the map of us owning all 3 Borderlands. So for those of you who weren't with us, I think it was Saturday night. We went from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. We went 12 hours, and we took the entire Borderlands. And I'm not saying we owned all of the blue area. I'm not saying we owned all of the green or all of the red area. I'm saying we owned all of every area in the Borderlands, which is the blue, the green, and the red area. So it was pretty sick. It was really cool, actually. So hopefully when I'm done just running around and doing nothing, I'm going to do a little bit better of cutting out this random crap that doesn't matter for the next video too. Sorry about that. But once I'm done running around and doing nothing, then I'll flash the map of us owning all of the areas. And I think this video, I think that's the end of this video. And like I said, I'll be having I think 2 more World vs. World videos around this length, and another PvE and another silly video. So quite a few more videos coming for those of you who want them.
May Lissa aid you.
Oh, you can see a quick look at upgrading keeps right here. There's cannons. I think there's workers, outfitters. I'm not sure what that is. I might get with some of our people who are doing the siege and doing like siege mastering and whatever to see exactly what this is, and then at the next thing, what am I trying to say? at the next video, I'll kind of go over some of that, if I can, of more just siege stuff and what does what and how to counter, if at all. And then, yeah, obviously we own the red world borderlands, we own the blue world borderlands, and we own the green world borderlands. So we own all the borderlands. And it looks like this is the end of the video, so I'll catch you guys at the next one. Hope you enjoyed it.